As the sun sets on a historic 2025 in Bermudian sports, IslandStats.com is proud to host its inaugural Sports Awards of the Year, celebrating the athletes, coaches, and moments that defined our island's sporting legacy, from the record-breaking performances on the international stage to the gritty determination shown in our local leagues. This year's ceremony theme, Rising to Greatness, honors the dedication and resilience of our vibrant sporting community. Tonight we pay tribute to the established veterans and emerging young stars whose commitment to excellence continues to inspire national pride and pave the way for future generations of Bermudian talent. This evening's broadcast will unveil winners across 11 prestigious categories, highlighting achievements that span from collegiate ranks to the professional world. As we prepare to crown the senior and junior athletes of the year, we also take a moment to reflect on the collective triumphs that made 2025 truly unforgettable. Stay tuned as we celebrate the stats that truly matter, the passion, the perseverance, and the unwavering spirit of the athletes who continue to make Bermuda proud. And good evening and welcome to the inaugural IslandStats.com Sports Awards here on IslandStats.com. I'm your host, Earl Baston. I want to begin by welcoming you all to this program. And I also want to begin by thanking the panel who deliberated each category with 5 top contenders provided by IslandStats.com to try and get a winner, and it was difficult, but they did. And I want again to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, let's get into the show. First award coming up tonight is Coach of the Year. This award recognizes the technical brilliance and leadership of an individual who guided his squad through a grueling international campaign, masterminding a promotion that has redefined the ceiling for his sport on the island.
Ricky Mallory Jr. has been named the IslandStats.com Coach of the Year, a fitting tribute to a man who has masterminded one of the most significant breakthroughs in the history of Bermudian tennis. Returning to the helm of the Davis Cup squad with a clear mandate for progress, Mallory's tactical brilliance was on full display during a high-stakes campaign in Costa Rica. His ability to galvanize a young, talented roster, including the likes of Daniel Phillips and Trey Mallory, culminated in a historic 2-1 victory over Jamaica. By securing Bermuda's first-ever berth in the World Group 2 playoffs, Mallory has shattered a 3-decade ceiling, proving that under his stewardship, the island is no longer merely participating on the international stage, but actively dictating the terms of engagement. The award recognizes Mallory not just for the results on the scoreboard, but for the meticulous culture of elite preparation he has instilled as national tennis director, facing opponents with significantly higher world rankings. Mallory's team operated with a psychological edge and a technical discipline that bore all the hallmarks of his veteran experience. His decision-making in high-pressure moments, most notably the strategic pairing of Phillips and Mallory for the decisive doubles rubbers, turned potential stalemates into historic triumphs. As he now prepares the squad for a monumental trip to Cyprus in early 2026, Mallory stands as the architect of a new era. Having transformed a promising group of individuals into a history-making unit that has captured the imagination of the entire island.
And congratulations. And we want to say congratulations to Ricky Mallory Jr., the 2025 IslandStats.com Coach of the Year. Let's move on to Team of the Year. Our next award celebrates a collective effort that united the country this summer. This group of athletes displayed remarkable chemistry and resilience on the international stage to secure a historic result for Bermuda.
In a year defined by historic firsts,
The Bermuda Men's Davis Cup team has been rightfully crowned the IslandStats.com Team of the Year, led by the island's most decorated Davis Cup coach Ricky Mallory Jr. The squad of Daniel Phillips, Trey Mallory, Tariq Simons, and Jack Keys delivered a masterclass in resilience and teamwork on the hard courts of Costa Rica. Their crowning moment came in a high-stakes promotion playoff against Jamaica, where Phillips and Mallory combined for a clutch 2-1 victory that secured Bermuda's first-ever berth in the World Group 2 playoffs. By stunning high-ranked nations and ending a 30-year wait for promotion, this group has elevated Bermuda tennis to an unprecedented global standing. The team's success in 2025 was built on a foundation of grit, epitomized by marathon individual performances and a dominant doubles partnership that refused to blink under pressure. From an opening day upset of the host nation, Costa Rica, to the final jubilant celebrations in San Jose, the court proved that Bermuda can punch far above its weight in the international arena. This award recognized not just their tactical brilliance and athletic prowess, but the unified spirit they brought to every tie. As they prepare for the 2026 World Group 2 stage, they do so as a team that has truly inspired a country and rewritten the history books of Bermudian sports. And we want to say congratulations to the Bermuda Men's Davis Cup team as the Team of the Year for their performance over in Costa Rica. Congratulations to them. Our next category, we're moving right along. This category is for the Moment of the Year. This category honors the single most emotional and iconic snapshot of 2025. A finish line scene that saw a perennial contender finally overcome years of so close finishes to claim the crown as he had chased his entire career. Sean Trott's long-awaited triumph in the Bermuda Day Half Marathon Derby has been etched into history as the IslandStats.com Moment of the Year. After nearly 2 decades of persistent pursuit, including a heart-wrenching string of 4 runner-up finishes and 3 consecutive third-place results, the 35-year-old finally claimed his maiden title in a display of technical brilliance. Racing through the humid, grueling 13.1-mile course from St. George's to Hamilton, Trott remained patient in the early stages before delivering a decisive surge at mile 10. As he crested the hills near Devonshire Christchurch, he shook off his nearest rival, Ryan Otterbridge, to storm onto Front Street alone, crossing the finish line in a time of 1:14:31 to the roar of a nation that had followed his journey since 2006. The victory was more than just a win on the scoreboard. It was a quintessential "I was there" moment for Bermudian sport. Trott's visible emotion as he broke the tape, completing a journey from a teenage prospect to the island's premier distance king, resonated far beyond the athletic community. By overcoming years of near-miss, heartbreak, and even a bout of illness in the previous year's race, his 2025 performance became a powerful symbol of perseverance and the ultimate reward for training smarter, not just harder. It was a morning when a lifetime of work culminated in a few moments of pure, unadulterated joy on the streets of Hamilton, earning its place as the definitive highlight of the sporting calendar. And we want to congratulate Mr. Sean Trott for earning the Moment of the Year. His performance on Bermuda Day gave everyone that actually does the race a chance to feel like they could be a part of a winning if they bide their time. Now, we move to Breakthrough Female Athlete of the Year. We recognize now a rising star in the throwing circles whose massive personal best and a silver medal performance at the Carifta Games signaled the arrival of a new powerhouse in Bermudian athletics.
Tatiana Souza has been named the IslandStats.com Breakthrough Female Athlete of the Year following a season that saw her emerge as a dominant force in a discipline where Bermuda has long sought a new champion. The Warwick Academy student transitioned from a development prospect to a regional powerhouse was nothing short of extraordinary, reaching the zenith at the 52nd Carifta Games in Trinidad. Entering the under-17 girls javelin event with a determined mindset after an eye-opening debut a year prior, Souza delivered a clinical display of power and technique. With her very first throw, she launched a massive personal best of 42.24 meters, nearly a 6-meter improvement to secure a hard-fought silver medal and announce her arrival as the Caribbean's next great throwing talent. Beyond the podium finish, Souza's 2025 campaign was defined by a relentless work ethic and an ability to rise to the occasion under the highest pressure. Under the tutelage of national coach Terry Lynn Painter, she shattered the 40-meter barrier that once seemed out of reach, consistently meeting the Carifta standards during the local trials before making it count on the international stage. This award celebrates her status as a trailblazer in the field events, garnering national recognition and a prestigious government grant to further her development at elite training camps in South America. By transforming a hoped-for target into a historic silver medal reality, Souza has not only earned the breakthrough title, but has set a soaring trajectory for Bermudian athletics in the years to come.
And congratulations to Tatiana Souza, Breakthrough Female Athlete of the Year. We now move on to the Breakthrough Athlete Male of the Year. This award goes to a distance runner who has made a quantum leap in his development this season, transitioning from a promising prospect to a record-breaking force on the high school and collegiate circuit.
Cameron Atkins has been named the IslandStats.com Male Breakthrough Athlete of the Year after a scintillating 2025 campaign that saw the middle distance star transition from a promising prospect to a podium-topping powerhouse. Atkins provided the definitive highlight of the 52nd Carifta Games in Trinidad, delivering a technical masterclass in the under-17 boys 1500 meters. Shrugging off a history of ill fortune at previous meets, he surged through the pack to claim the magnificent silver medal in 4:12.86, a massive 7 seconds personal best that secured Bermuda's first piece of silverware of the Games. It was a performance defined by sheer grit and a clinical finish kick that signaled his arrival as the island's premier junior distance talent. Beyond the international arena, Atkins' dominance was felt across the North American collegiate prep circuit with Christchurch. Throughout 2025, he consistently lowered his benchmarks, notably clocking a blistering 9:40.21 in the 3200 meters at the NCIS State Championships to etch his name among the top high school distance runners in the region, whether he was leading his cross-country squad to record-breaking finishes or falling just seconds short of a second Carifta medal in the Dodge 3,000-meter performance. Atkins displayed a level of resilience that belies his years. This award celebrates an athlete who has not only broken through personal barriers, but has set a soaring new standard for Bermudian athletes on the world stage.
As we congratulate Cameron Atkins as the Breakthrough Athlete, Male Athlete of the Year. Congratulations to him. As we now move to the International Performance of the Year. This honor is reserved for the most impactful display on foreign soil this year, recognizing a squad that traveled into hostile environments and delivered a clinical clinching victory against a traditional regional rival.
In a year that witnessed several landmark achievements for Bermuda sports, none resonated quite like the historic surge of the Bermuda men's Davis Cup team, who have been honored as the IslandStats.com International Performance of the Year, led by the tactical brilliance of Captain Ricky Mallory. The quartet of Daniel Phillips, Trey Mallory, Tariq Simons, and Jack Keys defied the odds at the Americas Group 3 competition in San Jose, Costa Rica. The sheer grit displayed on the indoor hard courts of the Costa Rica Country Club became the talk of the tournament, particularly during the decisive doubles rubbers. With the tie against Jamaica locked at 1-1, the partnership of Phillips and Mallory delivered a clinical 6-3-6-2 masterclass to seal the promotion, sparking scenes of jubilant celebration both in San Jose and back home. This award recognizes a collective effort that transcends individual talent, as the Bermuda team consistently punched above their weight against nations with vast superior resources and professional rankings. As they look ahead to the historic trip to Cyprus in February 2026, the team stands as a shining example of Bermudian excellence on the global stage, earning their place in history with every hard-fought point.
And congratulations to our men's Davis Cup team for the performance of the year. We know what they're up against come in February as they head to Cyprus for Division 2. Now let's move on to the female collegiate athlete of the year. This next recipient has been a dominant force in the NCAA, smashing national records and claiming conference honors while establishing herself as one of the fastest women to ever represent Bermuda over the one-lap sprint. Caitlin Bobb has been named the IslandStats.com Female College Athlete of the Year after a scintillating campaign that saw the Virginia Tech star firmly establish herself as one of the premier quarter-milers in the collegiate ranks. The Bermudian International was nothing short of a revelation throughout 2025, spearheading the Virginia Tech charge with a series of record-breaking performances at the America's East Outdoor Championships. Bobb was the undisputed protagonist, successfully defending her 400-meter crown in a time that not only secured gold but shattered the conference record for the second consecutive year. Her ability to maintain top-end speed through the final bend has become her trademark, a technical masterclass that left rivals trailing in her wake across the eastern seaboard. Beyond her conference dominance, Bobb's season was defined by her remarkable consistency on the national stage. Her qualification for the NCAA East preliminaries marked the third time in her collegiate career that she has tested herself against the elite of the Division I circuit, further cementing her status as a high-performance athlete, whether delivering a blistering ankle leg in the 4x400 meter relay or clocking sub 53-second times with rhythmic regularity. Bobb has become the standard bearer for Bermudian excellence in the American university system. As she concludes another trophy-laden year, she remains the gold standard for aspiring athletes on the island, proving that her talent is matched only by her relentless work ethic. And congratulations to Caitlin Bobb, our collegiate female athlete of the year. What a season she had in Virginia Tech. Now to our collegiate male athlete of the year. This award celebrates a student athlete who led his university to championship glory, earning MVP honors and multiple gold medals while proving himself a versatile threat across middle and long distance disciplines.
Franklin Pierce University's Ryan Otterbridge has been crowned the IslandStats.com Male College Athlete of the Year following a senior campaign that can only be described as a masterclass in middle distance running. The Paget native became a fixture on the podium throughout 2025, reaching a blistering crescendo at the Northeast 10 Indoor Championships. In a weekend that cemented his legacy with the Ravens, Otterbridge was named the conference most valuable valuable performer after storming to gold in both the mile and the 5,000 meter events alongside a hard-fought bronze in the 800. His tactical nuance and clinical finishing speed provided the backbone for the Franklin Pierce program, proving that he could dominate across multiple disciplines with the poise of a seasonal professional. The accolades didn't stop at the conference level, as Utterbridge garnered triple NCAA Division II All-Region honors for his exceptional versatility in the 1,500 meters, the 5,000 meters, and the steeplechase. Whether he was setting a new school record in the outdoor mile or leading a historic 1-2-3-4 sweep in the 10,000 meters at the Jim Sheen Invitational, his 2025 season was a relentless pursuit of excellence. By concluding his collegiate chapter with a nomination for the prestigious Northeast 10 Men of the Year Award, Utterbridge has set a towering standard for Bermudian student athletes abroad. He leaves the collegiate ranks not just as a champion, but as one of the most decorated distance runners in the island's recent history.
And congratulations to Ryan Utterbridge, our collegiate male athlete of the year. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, where we crown the junior female athlete of the year. We celebrate a young markswoman whose precision and focus has seen her climb the international rankings, representing Bermuda with distinction at major championships and proving that our future in the world of archery is in very capable hands.
Bermuda's archery scene has found its new North Star in Robin Sally, the officially named IslandStats.com Junior Female Athlete of the Year. In a season defined by steely nerves and pinpoint accuracy, the 16-year-old standout transformed the international stage into her personal range. Sally captivated the island back in March at the Junior Pan Am Games qualifier in Buenos Aires, where she battled through illness and a high-stakes one-arrow shoot-off to secure a bronze medal. That clutch performance didn't just earn her a podium spot, it punched her ticket to the Junior Pan Am Games in Paraguay, cementing her status as one of the most dangerous young recurve archers in the Americas. The pinnacle of Sally's historic 2025 campaign came when she was honored as the flag bearer, leading the national delegation into the opening ceremony of the Junior Pan Am Games. Once the competition began, Sally backed up the prestige with pure performance, fighting her way into the individual quarterfinals and a fourth-place finish in the mixed team event. Whether she was shattering national records at the Vegas shoot or testing her mental against the world's best at the World Cup in Spain, Sally displayed a maturity that belied her years. By consistently hitting the X when the pressure was highest, she hasn't just won an award, she signaled a new era of dominance for Bermuda archery on the world stage.
And a big congratulations to Robin Sally, the Junior Female Athlete of the Year. Now we turn our attention to the Junior Male Athlete of the Year. Our next honoree has made history on the hardwood, becoming the first Bermudian to earn an MVP title at the prestigious NBA affiliate camp and cementing his status as one of the top high school prospects in North America.
In the world of Bermudian athletics, few stars burned brighter in 2025 than Ralph Scott, the officially named IslandStats.com Junior Male Athlete of the Year. The 6-foot phenom from IMG Academy didn't just play the game this year, he rewrote the narrative for what is possible for a Bermudian on the hardwood. Scott sent shockwaves through the scouting community when he became the first Bermudian ever to earn the MVP honors at the prestigious Basketball Without Borders Americas camp in El Salvador. His Dunks After Dark victory at IMG Academy served as the perfect exclamation exclamation point to a summer where he catapulted into the top 40 of National 2026 recruit class, proving that his combination of a 7'1" wingspan and a clinical outside jumper is a nightmare matchup for any defense. The coronation of Scott as the island's premier junior talent comes on the heels of his historic commitment to the University of Tennessee, making him a trailblazer for Bermudian basketball at the NCAA Division I level. From dominating the NBA Academy Games in Atlanta to earning a spot on the Naismith Trophy High School Player of the Year watch list, Scott has displayed the poise of a veteran under the brightest of lights. His 2025 campaign was a masterclass in elite development and raw athleticism, establishing a legacy of excellence that transcends the island. As he prepares to take his talents to Rocky Top, IslandStats.com honors the Bermudian Blur for a year of unprecedented growth and historic achievements that has put the world on notice.
And congratulations to Ralph Scott for being named the Junior Male Athlete of the Year. We get down to the Senior Female Athlete of the Year. This award recognizes a woman who has become the face of Bermudian track and field, a national record holder whose consistency and speed has made her a podium fixture at the highest level of international competitions.
Speed, precision, dominance. In the world of Bermudian athletics, one name has become synonymous with the top step of the podium. Tonight, we honor a sprinter who didn't just beat the competition, she left them in the rearview mirror. IslandStats.com officially names Caitlin Bobb the Senior Female Athlete of the Year. And if you've been watching the track lately, you know this wasn't just a win, it was a coronation. Bobb has turned the 400-meter dash into her personal masterpiece. Whether she's representing Virginia Tech or wearing the island's colors on the international stage, she's been untouchable. This past year, it wasn't just about the hardware, though there was plenty of that. It was about the consistency. We're talking about a runner who finds that extra gear when the oxygen gets thin at the 300-meter mark. That Bobb kick is becoming legendary. She's rewriting the record books and setting a standard for the next generation of Bermudian sprinters. When you look at her season, the PBs, the podiums, and the sheer grit, it's clear why the voters at Island Stats didn't have to think twice. Caitlin Bobb, Senior Female Athlete of the Year. A title well earned, and at the rate she's going, she's just getting started.
And much congratulations to Caitlin Bobb. And now we bring you the Senior Male Athlete of the Year. We honor an athlete who has navigated the global waters and unparalleled skill, securing a historic silver medal for Bermuda and proving that his tactical maturity on the world stage is among the very best in the sport of sailing. Evening.
Defined by grit and transition, one name has dominated the narrative of Bermudian sailing. Sebastian Kemp crowned IslandStats.com Senior Male Athlete of the Year. For Kemp, 2025 has been all about turning points. While many athletes his age are still finding their footing, he's been busy dismantling the boundaries between youth and elite senior competition, and making it look effortless. Silver medal, Junior Pan American Games, Paraguay, August, cementing his status as the premier young talent in the region. French Olympic Week Regatta, April. His first ever race victory against the elite senior fleet, a career-defining moment that proved he can conquer the best in the world. Weymouth and Portland Regatta, another podium finish, showing consistency at the highest level. Vilamora Grand Prix, Portugal, top under-21 sailor, finishing 13th overall in a stacked field of 80. Kemp isn't just racing, he's building. Hosting elite international training camps on Bermuda's home waters, he's already laying the foundation for the LA 2028 Olympic cycle. With a new coach, a refined training regime, and a relentless never-say-die attitude, he's not only representing Bermuda, he's putting the island firmly on the world sailing map. Sebastian Kemp's 2025 season wasn't just impressive, it was transformative. From youth prodigy to senior contender, he's proven that Bermuda has a star capable of rewriting the script on the global stage. Congratulations to the IslandStats.com Senior Male Athlete of the Year, Sebastian Kemp.
And congratulations to Sebastian Kemp, the Senior Male Athlete of the Year. We do have one more special award, which is the Lifetime Achievement Award. And we end tonight by honoring a cornerstone of the Bermudian sporting establishment, a man whose career has been dedicated to administration, development, and protection of our athletes' interests at the highest level of government and international regulations.
For decades, one name has been synonymous with the development of youth athletics and community spirit in Bermuda. That is Norbert Simons. A former standout 200 and 400 meter runner himself, Norbert understood early on what it took to reach the podium, but his true legacy wasn't forged on the track. It was built in the lives of the athletes he has mentored. As a veteran coach with the Bermuda Pacers Track Club, he became more than just an instructor. To many, like the late junior standout Clevante Lodge Bean, he was a father figure, fostering what many called an unbreakable bond, built on discipline, research, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. His expertise eventually took him from the sidelines to the highest levels of government. As the long-serving director of Department of Youth, Sport and Recreation, Norbert was the architect behind the island's sporting infrastructure. Whether he was coordinating Bermuda's role in the Carifta Games or acting as permanent secretary for the Ministry of Sport, his focus remained singular, ensuring Bermuda athletes had the platform to shine on the world stage. From his days leading the Somerset Trojans on the football pitch to his administrative work at the Clyde Best Center of Excellence, Norbert Simons has spent his life demanding fitness of the mind and body. Today we honor a man who didn't just watch Bermuda sporting history, he helped to write it.
It don't just end there, as we have a few tributes to Mr. Norbert Simons. First, from the man he coached as his, and he was his captain as he led the Somerset Trojans.
Good day, Bermuda. My name is Dennis Brown. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Norbert Simons on receiving this richly deserved award. This honor reflects a lifetime of service, leadership, and commitment to sport in Bermuda. Norbert's contribution has spanned multiple disciplines, and his influence continues to be felt across generations of athletes, coaches, and administrators. Norbert's journey with the Somerset Trojans began in a humble but essential role, joining the club initially as a medic. Even then, his dedication, discipline, and care for players stood out. He quickly became a trusted figure within the team, earning respect not through authority, but through service and consistency. In 1988, following the Trojans' league title success under Larry Smith, In the 1987-88 season, Norbert was appointed head coach after Larry stepped down for personal reasons. He later admitted that while he was confident of success, he was also understandably nervous taking charge of such a high-profile team. What defined him at that moment was his humility. Rather than pretend to have all the answers, he sought advice from respected figures such as legendary coach Nibs Lewis and other top coaches in Bermuda, and he was determined to learn what was needed to lead the team effectively. As captain of the Trojans at the time, I felt it was important to get the players together, away from the coaching staff in a private setting. We made a collective vow to ensure Norbert's success. Many spectators, some Trojan spectators, former players, former coaches, doubted his ability to lead the league champions, but we believed in him and committed ourselves fully. Norbert in turn proved his doubters wrong through his calm leadership, openness, and trust in his players. During the 1988-89 season, Norbert led us, the Somerset Trojans, to a memorable FA Cup triumph against Devonshire Colts. With the decisive replay leg held at Somerset, the first leg was held in Somerset. The first leg finished 0-0, and the second leg was held in Somerset. When they say April the 10th, because that was the birthday of Craig Smith, April the 10th. He actually scored on his birthday. Colts went up 1-0. Trojans came back 1-1 through Troy Berkeley. And Troy Berkeley scored the winning goal in the last couple of minutes. Rest in peace, Troy Berkeley. I'll never forget that day. He was a strong and thoughtful leader, never afraid to ask for advice, even from me as captain or one of the senior players. And when he felt it would benefit the team, he would, ask for advice. That willingness to listen strengthened unity and accountability, and it played a key role in our success. Norbert's service did not end with club football. He went on to become director of sports in Bermuda, contributing to the development of football, track and field, and the wider sports landscape. Today, as chairman of the Somerset Cricket Club Cupmen's team and league team, his leadership continues to shape Bermudian sport. Congratulations, Mr. Norbert Big Toe Simons, on this well-earned recognition for giving outstanding service to Bermuda sports. Your legacy is secure and your impact will never, ever be forgotten. Again, congratulations.
And it's not over there, Mr. Simons, as we have one more tribute to the Lifetime Achievement Award, and that is from the current Somerset Cricket Club president, Mr. Richard Scott.
It is actually my pleasure and honor to have been asked to provide a few words in honor of the Lifetime Achievement Award for Mr. Norbert Simons. I've personally known Mr. Norbert Simons, otherwise known as Coach Norbert Coach Simons, for over 40 years in various capacities actually. I was first introduced to Norbert as my football coach, coaching me at the junior division level, I think back in 1986. So that takes us close to 40 years, if not sooner. Coach Simons was more than a coach to me and the many teenage fellas that he coached. As a school teacher, he knew most of us either coaching us or coaching against us. Norbert always looked out for us, and he had our best interests at heart. Though he was forever the jokester, he was one we could talk to about life as a teenager, family life, school life, girlfriend life back then, and of course football life. To this very day, I am deeply indebted to Norbert personally, to Norbert Simons the person. I remember when I went abroad to school my freshman year in college at Lees McRae College in Banner Elk, North Carolina. I reached out to Norbert one time, might have been just after spring break, and asked him if he could, assist and buy me a plane ticket to come home for a few days. I think it may have been over the Easter holiday. And he did so. And, he never asked for the money back. He just told me, that my end of the deal was to graduate. I think about that kind gesture of love at least once a year, actually. And I am reminded of how much of a big-hearted person that is embodied in the man, Norbert Simons. Norbert and I have always maintained a close relationship, though we weren't in each other's space all the time. Whenever we would see each other, we would discuss the matters of our hearts. Of course, Somerset Cricket Club, politics, the civil service, Bermuda as a whole. Most recently, in 2024, through to present day, our paths have aligned once again as Norbert serves as the chairman of cricket at Somerset Cricket Club, where I serve as president. It is a constant reminder of the notion that some people are in our lives for a lifetime and others for a season. Again, I consider it a humble pleasure to be asked to do this tribute and celebration of the Lifetime Achievement Award for Mr. Norbert Simons. As the SSC Junior Division Coach, Senior Team Coach, Cricket Chairman, Mentor, and friend, Mr. Norbert Simons has left an indelible mark on my life personally and many others at SEC, truly deserving of this Lifetime Achievement Award.
And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight, and congratulations to all our award winners. We have so much coming up in 2026. We want to encourage our athletes to do their best and do the country proud. With that, I say thank you very much and have a good night.